시간이 돼서 9월 25일 외과 교실 액티비티 시작하겠습니다. 오늘은 리서치 세미나로 준비했고요. 오늘 발표 준비하신 두 분 선생님 계십니다. 먼저 순서대로, 공지 순서대로 말씀을 드리면은, 신청 관담제과의 정재환 선생님께서 김성현 교수님 그 교신으로 발표 준비하신 게 있습니다. 이따가 전체 채팅창에 두 분 강사 선생님에 대한 발표 피드백 링크를 올려드릴 테니 그 발표 끝나면은 확인해 보시고 클릭 부탁드리겠습니다. 먼저 정대환 선생님 준비되셨으면은 진행해 주시면 되겠습니다.
Good morning. I'm 재환 정.
공유하시겠습니다. 슬라이드 좋아하시고. 먼저.
Good morning. I'm 재환 정, and I'm a first grade fellow in HPP surgery. The topic I will present today is the effects of sarcopenia obesity on immediate complications after pancreatic duodenectomy. My supervisor is Professor Song Hyun Kim. I will begin my presentation. Pancreatic duodenectomy (PD) is widely performed as a standard treatment of periampullary cancer. Despite the development of surgical techniques, the incidence of postoperative complications after PD still occur at a high frequency, with reports of 30 to 60%. Complications that can occur after PD include postoperative pancreatic fistula, delayed gastric emptying, and postoperative pancreatic hemorrhage. A lot of studies have been done on various factors that influence the occurrence of these complications. And factors include age, neoadjuvant chemotherapy, ASA class, vascular resection, estimated blood loss, as you can see in the papers on the right. And AFRS, this will be explained later. And nutritional status, although this is controversial. Sarcopenia obesity, SO, is a term that refers to a condition that reflects the nutritional status of people. It is a term that refers to a condition in which high body fat is added to low muscle mass and means malnutrition state. SO is known to be associated with the occurrence of various diseases and show a strong correlation with poor quality of life. In modern society, with the increase in sarcopenia and SO due to an aging population and lack of physical activity. And several studies have been carried out to investigate the effects of malnutrition and cause of the disease. As you can see in this table, several studies have been conducted to determine the effects on GI cancers. The results show that malnutrition has a negative effect on surgical outcome in colorectal cancer, liver metastasis, and HCC, and pancreas cancer. Our study was based on the fact that sarcopenia had a negative effect in pancreas cancer as follows, but the effect was not clear in patients with SO. There are many ways to determine nutritional status, but recently, the method of indirectly determining nutrition status by calculating body composition, such as fat and muscle, from a cross-section of images using CT or MRI, and setting a certain standard has been widely used. This method was also used in our study. Using this indirect method, the relationship between sarcopenia and POPF has been identified. Studies have shown that malnutrition affects the occurrence of POPF as follows. However, evidence on the relationship between SO and the occurrence of complications is still poor. Therefore, this study aims to investigate the relationship between SO and the occurrence of complications that occur after PD. In this study, 630 patients was collected who underwent PD after being diagnosed with periampullary cancer between 2005 and 2019. Both open and minimally invasive surgery were included. Major complication in this study was defined as Clavien-Dindo classification grade 3 or higher. And various clinical data shown in this slide were collected, especially AFRS alternative fistula risk score. This score is scoring system that calculates the possibility of developing POPF after PD, which was introduced in the 2019 Annals of Surgery. It is calculated using the three factors: pancreatic texture, BMI, and pancreatic duct size as follows. We also collected various postoperative outcomes, of which POPF was classified according to the criteria defined by the International Study Group. Biochemical risk is defined when the amylase in drained body fluid is more than 3 times serum amylase, and when the drainage period is more than 3 weeks and interventional treatment is required, it is defined as grade B POPF. If reoperation is performed or organ failure or death occurs, it is defined as grade 3. If it is grade 3 or higher, it is defined as clinically related POPF, CRPOPF. As mentioned before, in order to indirectly understand the patient's body composition, the visceral fat area, VFA, and skeletal muscle area, SMA, were analyzed using a program to obtain a cross-section at the L3 level from the preoperative CT scan. Using the values obtained in this way, obesity was defined as when the VFA is more than 100 square centimeters. There is no exact standard in Korean literature, so the standard defined at Japan was used as a reference. Sarcopenia is defined as SMI of 49 or less for men and 31 or less for women. SMI is SMA divided by the scale of height. For this standard, use of cutoff value specialized for the Koreans based on the Korean National Health and Nutritional Examination Study. Based on this criteria, the SO group was divided into patients who met both conditions, and the normal group was divided into patients who did not meet both conditions. A total of 630 patients were included, with 176% patients in the normal group and 117 patients in the SO group. Result: when comparing the character of the two groups, there are significant differences in age and sex between the two groups. In particular, the SO group had a longer operating time and more EVL results. Next, when comparing the postoperative outcome in the two groups, POPF, especially CRPOPF, was found to more frequently in the SO group. In particular, major complications occur more frequently in the SO group. As a result of the univariate analysis performed to determine the predictors contributing to the occurrence of major complications, it was found that high AFRS and SO are the factors that increase the occurrence of major complications. In addition, in multivariate analysis, these two factors were confirmed as an independent risk factor for the occurrence of major complications. Discussion: SO has been identified as an independent risk factor for major complications. SO is a combination of obesity and sarcopenia. When analyzed from a pathophysiological perspective, as shown in the following figure, if there is an excess of fat tissue, the secretion of pro-inflammatory cytokines such as TNF-alpha and interleukin-6 increase, leading to chronic inflammation and impairing wound healing and physical recovery. In addition, as muscle mass decreases, tissue healing is inhibited and the patient becomes susceptible to infection. It is thought that major complications increase as these two states show a synergistic effect. In addition, AFRS is also confirmed as a risk factor for the occurrence of major complications. When comparing the AFRS of the normal group and the SO group, the SO group is tend to be higher, but there was no significant difference. This is thought to be due to the fact that BMI was included in the scoring system, but sarcopenia was not, and this needs further study. As mentioned above, major complications that can occur in PD include POPF, bioleakage, DGE, and PPH. Among these, POPF, DG, and PPH show a higher incidence in the SO group, and POPF is particularly shows significantly higher results. In PD, POPF is known to be the most important complication affecting postoperative prognosis, and these results suggest that the patient with SO may have a worse postoperative prognosis. The limitation of this study is that it was conducted in one center and one ethnic group, and the cutoff values for obesity and sarcopenia were set to fit the characteristics of Koreans. So there are limitations in applying it globally. And when defining sarcopenia, our study defined it based only on body composition, but many other studies classify sarcopenia by reflecting muscle strength and physical performance. In the respect, sarcopenia as defined in this study seems to have some limitations in reflecting actual muscle quality. Conclusion: classifying patients with SO before surgery may be helpful to predicting and preventing postoperative complications. In addition, it is thought that improving the condition of SO by reducing fat and strengthening muscles before surgery may help reduce the occurrence of complications after surgery. Thank you for your attention.
네, 정지 선생님 발표 감사합니다. 하이라이트가 되는 슬라이드를 해주시고요. 지난주에 패컬티 세미나에서 김성현 교수님이 연구에 대한 소개를 하셨고 이미 당시 질문도 많이 있으셨던 걸로 알고 있습니다. 혹시 오늘 좀 구체적인 발표를 해주셨는데 정재환 선생님 발표에 대한 질문이나 코멘트 있으시면 자유롭게 부탁드리겠습니다.
네, 김경식입니다. 정재환 선생님 발표 잘 들었습니다. 고생 많으셨습니다. 그 프로그램으로 3D 그 캘큘레이션 하는 것과 쉽지 않을 것 같은데 그래도 열심히 해서 좋은 결과 있으신 것 같습니다. 하나 그냥 그 코멘트 하자면 요즘에 그 오베시티가 생기면 sarcopenia가 생기면서 나쁘다고 하는 건 다 알려졌는데 거꾸로 요즘에 또 오베시티 파라독스 얘기가 나오지 않습니까? 네, 그래서 혹시 오베시티 파라독스하고는 연관돼서 뭐 살펴본 게 있는지 한번 여쭤보고 싶습니다.
제가 오베시티 파라독스하고는 연관된 거는 따로 조사하진 않았습니다.
네, 그러면 한번 나중에 한번 같이 해서 고찰 같은 데 쓰실 때 오베시티 파라독스 얘기를 해주시면 다른 분하고 차별화된 연구가 될 것 같습니다. 네.
예, 알겠습니다, 교수님.
네, 감사합니다.
예, 교수님.
혹시 또 다른 코멘트나 질문 있으시면 해주시고요.
네, 저 박준성인데요. 혹시 잘 들리시나요?
예, 잘 들립니다.
네, 정재환 선생님 그 발표 잘 해주셨고요. 사실은 이런 비슷한 연구를 저희가 강남에서 한 10년 전에 비슷하게 했고, 사실 그때는 이제 사이코페니아라는 개념을 사실 잘 몰라가지고 BMI, 그 다음에 인테스티널에 있는 팻의 매스, 뭐 그런 거를 이용을 해서 사실은 이런 오베시티가 있고 그런 사람들이 뭐 컴플리케이션도 많고 특히 이제 PJ 릭이 많다라고 했는데 제가 여기에서 제가 좀 놓쳤는지 모르겠지만 이게 그 사이코페닉 오베시티가 있는 사람하고 그 판크레아스의 그 텍스처의 관계는 혹시 보셨나요? 왜냐하면 이게 대부분 이게 아까 FRS도 마찬가지지만 사실은 이게 판크레아스 덕트 사이즈도 물론 중요하지만 그것보다 훨씬 더 중요한 거는 판크레아스 텍스처고요. 저희 그 10년 전에 아마 저희 논문에서는 이런 오베시티, 그러니까 인테스티널 쪽에 그 오베시티가 있는 환자들은 판크레아스 텍스처가 패티 판크레아스가 돼서 소프트 판크레아스이기 때문에 오히려 그걸로 인해서 그 판크레아스 피스출라가 더 잘 생긴다. 저희는 이제 그런 식으로 결론을 내렸거든요. 그래서 혹시 요번에는 그 신촌에 요번에 이걸 하시면서 판크레아스 텍스처하고의 그다음에 센트럴 오베시티하고 sarcopenic 오베시티하고의 그 관계를 혹시 보셨는지가 궁금하고요. 만약에 보시지 않았다 그러면 이거는 나중에 분명히 논문을 서브미션을 하게 되면 리비전이 올 때 분명히 리뷰어들이 지적할 수 있는 거라서 거기에 대한 그 준비는 좀 미리 해야 될 것 같아서 말씀드립니다.
네, 교수님. 따로 관계를 특정하진 않았고요. 그 리뷰 대비해서 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다, 교수님.
사실 질문이 안 나왔으면 저도 잘 여쭤보려고 했던 거였는데 지금 말씀하신 그 AFRS하고 그 다른 인자들이 분석하실 때 서로 이제 같은 그러니까 영향을 줄 수 있는 독립 변수들이니까
예.
뭐 공변량 분석 이런 것들을 미리 준비를 하셔서
예.
답변하시는 게 좋을 것 같아요.
예.
혹시 다른 질문이나 코멘트 있으시면 부탁드리겠습니다. 혹시 김성현 교수님 그 지도 교수로 계실 텐데 뭐 코멘트 있으시면 좀 더 부탁드릴까요?
네, 임상중에도 김상현입니다. 사실 저번 주에 제가 팩프티 세미나 하면서 물론 이거는 그냥 쭉 넘어가긴 했지만 했던 부분들이고요. 아까도 말씀하셨던 부분이 이제 하고 있는 것 중에 이제 일부 서브 주제들을 가지고 이제 조금 논문을 하고 있는 부분이고 아까 말씀하신 텍스처라든가 이런 부분도 이제 그 바디 컴포지 시티를 이용해 가지고 조금 얼리 프리딕션을 해볼 수 있지 않을까 그런 것도 조금 관심을 갖고 있는 와중에 이제 많은 지적이랑 코멘트 감사드립니다. 말씀하신 부분들 반영해가지고 매뉴스크립트 작성해서 좋은 결과 좀 있도록 노력해보겠습니다. 감사합니다.
네, 그러면 발표해주신 정재환 선생님 감사드리고 저희 전체 채팅창에 발표하시는 두 분 강사에 대한 피드백이 있습니다. 일단 발표 끝날 때마다 클릭 부탁드리고요.